Hello and welcome to the Inner Child webinar program. We will be starting in just 1 minute. So hello and welcome to Mount Shasta, to the Stargate's home.
And the mountain looks absolutely incredible. It's covered with this thick layer of crystalline snow, and the weather is amazing. So the sun on the mountain with the dark blue sky behind, beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we have people signing in from all over the world again. Someone from Bulgaria, West Hollywood, Ontario.
Ann-Sophie from Sweden.
Sweet. Let us know where you're from as you sign in. We love to see.
Yeah, we've had some amazing things happening. As some of you know, we've just finished a 4-day Stargate experience intensive here in Mount Shasta. And some very amazing things transpired. One of the things that actually started a couple of weeks ago when we were in the Bay Area, San Francisco area in Marin, for the very first time in the 27 years or so that we've been working with Alcazar, he started to bring an energy into the space that was supported by one of the craft of the Galactic Command, and they were actually working on a physical level with the mitochondria in our DNA. And it was one of the most amazing experiences because virtually everyone in that workshop could feel a very physical tingling happening within their body.
Yeah, it felt really good.
And so we started to do that now in the workshop. So as we travel around Europe in the months to come, we'll be sharing that with everybody over there as well. The other amazing thing.
Yeah. You tell.
No, go on, you tell.
Okay. Well, we were aware that there are two of our people from our Stargate community who were actually going to the UN, to the United Nations in New York, to share a presentation about, I think it was actually about
empowering women.
Yeah, honoring the feminine, and also about these frequencies.
And so that happened on the first day of the workshop. And so we actually tuned in, created a strong energy field here, and sent that over to them to support them talking to the UN. And it was a very amazing experience. And they could feel the energy and the support, which was really wonderful.
But the really amazing thing was that Alcazar had everyone in the intensive acting as like representatives for humanity, and said that they had the potential to create etheric stargates over all of the United Nations buildings around the world. And so with our human intention together, we helped to create and anchor that.
Yeah. So more about that some other time.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us, just take a moment to close the eyes, go inside. Just bringing yourself totally into the present moment. So we're so happy to be sharing this inner child work in this format that can reach so many people and help so many people.
This is a different webinar in a sense from our last one. And if you really wish to benefit from it, then there needs to be a strong intention so that when we work with people, don't just be an observer. Actually bring your whole awareness and attention and intention to the people that are talking and the response that Alcazar gives. Because as you do that, as you bring your energy into the moment, then the energy works with you as well. If you're just as an observer, then you are disconnected to quite a great extent from the potential that it has for you. We've experienced, when we've done these workshops with a group, we noticed that even if Alcazar is working with one of the group, it touches and frees some of the people who are just there as other participants without directly being worked with. And so that's what we're expecting to have happen this time. So be very present and focused.
And another reason to be very present and focused is because with the inner child work, perhaps more than any other thing when Alcazar is interacting with someone, it's really, really easy to actually have your own process going with your inner child as he's guiding somebody else through their process. So play with that and be aware of that as a potential.
Yeah. And so over the years, as we've done this work, several people have said to us, well, I've worked with my inner child for years and nothing very much happened or small progress. This is different. And so I just want to start by explaining, why is this different? The difference primarily is that we create this 12th dimensional energy field, and then that creates a quantum energetic. So what is this quantum energetic? The quantum space is beyond time, and it is beyond a physical location. Because it is beyond time, it's possible when we move up into that energetic place, it's possible for you, the adult, to be present with you, the young child, at whatever age you find yourself working with. You're in the same space. You're in that place beyond the physical. It's hard for the mind to grasp, but it works. And so it's almost as if you are there talking to, holding, experiencing this inner child. And the intention behind this process is to support the inner child in opening up to feel loved and cared for, so that whatever limitation it created in your past, it can actually understand that it no longer needed.
And an amazing thing about connecting to the inner child is that the inner child does hold those keys. It's like most of these limitations that we feel in our lives actually started in our childhood, and the coping mechanisms that we created started back when we were very young. But another gift that I've seen in the sessions I've done with my own inner child and in sessions I've had with other people so strongly is that the inner child is like this huge gift in terms of like re-accessing the sensitivity that you felt as a child. So
Yeah.
we'll be getting a little
Yeah.
bit more into that too.
Yeah, not only the sensitivity, but when the child is born, that young baby is very connected to the other side of the veil. The connection is very strong. And the process of being born isn't just when it pops out of the mother. There's a process of gently becoming more and more human. That's why babies sleep a lot. There's still a strong connection happening to beyond the veil. And so the young child is still very connected to the other side. As circumstances shut the child down, that connection gets weaker and weaker. When you work with your inner child and reconnect to him or her, you reconnect also to beyond the veil. And so the connections with your guides, your higher self, and all that's available to you open up as well. So it's an incredible experience of discovering more about your own self.
Indeed.
So now what?
Now what?
Alcazar?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm just getting over a cold, so if I cough and sniffle a little bit, I apologize for that. Beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And as always, it is a great honor for us to be with you at this moment of your time. We wish to remind you that whenever you are listening to this, we are with you. Whenever you are meditating, whether you are listening to what you think is live or whether you are listening to what you think is a recording, we are with you in that moment. Use these recordings to bring back the energies that we share with you. Understand that we are creating and continuously building a quantum energetic field. This field of energy is available to support you whenever you choose to connect into it. We will start this process by activating the Stargate and moving up to that which we call the 12th dimension. And so we invite you all to simply be comfortable, relax, close your eyes.
And so, beloved ones, we invite each and every one of you listening to visualize and ask inside for an etheric stargate to come and to form around you. And so it is just to close the eyes, visualize this pyramid structure forming around you, and ask inside for an etheric stargate to come to you.
We call for the presence of an etheric stargate to come to each and all who are listening to these words. And just visualize, feel, sense a stargate forming around you. The consciousness of a stargate responds to your asking.
Beautiful. And so your etheric stargate gently forming around you right now. And so asking inside for the energy of the earth, of Gaia, to come up into your body and into your energy field. Just feeling the earth, inviting the earth energy up into every cell of your body. Yes.
And so, as most of you know, during these experiences, it is not about doing. It is about relaxing and being aware of the energetic that will be forming around you.
And so asking inside now for the activation of your etheric stargate.
We call for the activation of all the etheric stargates around the world right now.
And what starts to occur is that a very gentle energy field begins to build around you. Yes.
Do not be concerned if you are not feeling the energy yet. It will get stronger throughout this experience. The consciousness of the stargate, that which we are calling an etheric stargate, we are going to be asking it now to vibrate faster and faster. And as it does so, it literally moves the vibration up through the dimensions. And we are going to take this up to the 12th dimension.
And so we are beginning this process now, and we are just gently raising the vibration of your etheric stargate. And so the frequency gently rising through your third dimension and merging into the frequencies of the fourth dimensional reality, and continuing this gentle acceleration. Moving up through the fifth dimensional frequencies now and continuing merging into the 6th, and vibrating now at a 7th dimensional level. And here in the 7th dimension, we bring all the etheric stargates to a gentle pause.
And so now your etheric stargate is vibrating at a 7th dimensional level. And as you simply relax into this, your vibration will gently rise. So each one of you asking inside now for a strong 7th dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate.
And so we call for a strong 7th dimensional energy field. And just relaxing into this high vibrational energy. Nothing to do.
Very good. Most of you are aware that the frequencies from the Stargate and those beings who will be joining us shortly actually vibrate on a level of your DNA. And so the vibrations working upon your DNA actually can start to activate parts of the DNA that is at the moment dormant, inactive. Simply by being in the Stargate energies, there is potential for change just by relaxing and allowing. Very good.
Very good. And so again, we are going to continue to vibrate your etheric stargate faster and faster. And so merging into the 8th dimensional frequencies now and continuing, gently increasing the frequency faster and faster, moving up into the 9th, continuing.
As it accelerates, moves through the 9th and into the 10th dimension and continues vibrating faster and faster, merging now into the next dimension and continuing to accelerate.
Just feeling as the frequency is gently rising, the energy field vibrating your energy. And we are merging into the 12th dimensional frequencies now. And here in the 12th dimension, we are going to again bring your etheric stargates to a gentle pause.
And so your etheric stargate is now vibrating at the 12th dimensional level. So asking inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate.
We call for a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
Very good. And again, just by relaxing into this energy field, your own vibration will very gently rise until you are actually in harmony, vibrating with the energy of the 12th dimension. This is not something you do, it is simply relaxing and allowing, and quite naturally your energy will rise. So just taking a few moments to allow that to occur. In a few moments, we will be inviting few beings to assist in holding an energy so that we are surrounded by the benevolence of these beautiful beings that allows us the safety and comfort within the quantum energetic to feel safe, secure, supported.
And so the first group of these beautiful ones that hold a frequency that is very comforting, very loving, very pure energy are the ones known as the angelic realm. They have been known on this your earth for thousands of years. And so we ask each one of you to ask inside with feeling for the angels.
We call for the presence of the angelic realm and just feel For the angels are starting to bring their energy, their presence into your etheric stargate, noticing the energy changing around you. The angels. Very good. You can feel them because their presence vibrates your energy field. And as your energy field vibrates, your very DNA is also being vibrated with the potential of some of your dormant DNA reawakening in this angelic field.
And into this angelic energy comes one who is very associated with this area called Mount Shasta. He is Saint Germain. And so we are going to ask each one of you to ask inside, again with strong feeling, for the presence of Saint Germain.
We call for the presence of the Master, Saint Germain. And again, just feel the energy around you as he brings his presence gently into your etheric stargate, joining the vibration of the angels. Just feel Saint Germain coming to you simply because he has asked. This is part nature of the quantum field. You are enjoying this experience. Many, many of you all around your world in this instant, and yet you are all feeling the presence of Saint Germain coming to you. This is the quantum reality. This is the greater reality. Your 3D reality is a small part of the whole. It is separate in a sense from the whole. It is a duality that you have created to have an experience. But when we work in this way, we move beyond your 3D reality and into the quantum space, which is why the angels, the masters, the star families can bring themselves to you whilst you connect to this quantum reality. Very good.
Beautiful. And next, a being who carries a great love for humanity. And she is very connected with the Stargate work. She almost always comes. She carries divine feminine, loving energy. She is the one who is known for her lifetime as the Blessed Mother Mary, mother of the one Jesus or Yeshua. And so we are going to ask each one of you to ask inside with an openness for the presence of the Blessed Mother.
We call for the presence of the Blessed Mother, Mary or Maria. And so just feel. Can you feel the energy changing as Maria brings her energy to you? Coming to you very gently. You can invite her to come closer. The Blessed Mother, Divine Feminine, bringing her energy here to support you in this process of connecting to your inner child. So she is assisting with this background energetic. Very good. And the star family, whom most of you are very aware of, who are very connected to humanity, who have been assisting humanity throughout the ages. They are the ones known as the Pleiadians. And so we are going to ask each and every one of you now to invite the presence of the Pleiadians into your etheric stargate.
And so we call for the presence of the star family known as the Pleiadians. And feel, here they come. The Pleiadians bring a very gentle energy, and just feel, just notice as it grows stronger around you.
Very good. And so now we are going to ask you to invite those guides and beings who are available to assist you personally in this process. So just asking inside for the guides that wish to support you to bring their energy into your etheric stargate right now.
And so we call for the presence of our personal guides.
And just feel as many come and join you now. And so a beautiful field is being created around each one of you, which is connected as one in this quantum energetic. Very good.
Very good.
And so as you simply relax into this energy field, stay present to the sensations. And we would like to say a few words to give you an oversight of what we are intending to share with you over this webinar series. And so first, we would like to give you a general concept of how we see that which we are calling the inner child. As we said earlier, as the child is born into this world, she is very connected to the other side of the veil. Experiences happen which the child does not understand. Why? The mind of the child is not yet developed. The mental processes are very simple at first. There is not a logical understanding of what is occurring around. The child operates far more on feelings, sensations, rather than thoughts. And so, for the small child, coming into the density of the third dimension, it is a bit of a shock just being here. But so often in life, the child experiences very difficult things that it does not understand. For example, maybe the parents are fighting, arguing, shouting. The child doesn't understand the language. The child doesn't understand what is occurring. All the child feels is the vibration, the heaviness of the arguments that are happening. Very often in situations like that, the child can actually want to protect herself or himself from that painful vibration. And so the child, as it tries to protect, starts to shut down its sensitivity. Not only that, very often the child starts to feel there is something wrong with me. Why are they sending this energy to me? There must be something wrong with me. And so what starts to happen is the child on a feeling energy level starts to feel as if there is something wrong, that for some reason the parents are shouting because of something they have done. Yes, this is not logical to the mind, but to the newborn, this is highly likely. So, this child starts to shut down its sensitivity. If this occurs in different forms over a period of time, this shutdown becomes stronger. Sometimes the process within the mind starts to develop there is something wrong with me. This starts to shut self down more. There are many experiences that happen to the little child. The shutting down becomes an unconscious program. We use a different analogy so that you can easily understand how actions or thoughts become unconscious programming. And we use the analogy of when you learn to drive a car. When you are learning, you are very alert, very aware, careful how you steer, changing the gears, watching for the traffic lights, the people, the other cars, and so on. There is a great alertness, lots of thought happening, how to do it. And as you know, you pass your test, you become more relaxed. Very soon, you drive without thinking about it. How is this? Because the programming has come into the subconscious. You do not have it passing through your conscious mind anymore. It is the way that the mind devises to bring only useful things that you need in the moment into your conscious mind. So now your subconscious drives for you, so to speak. You do not think about it anymore. So, coming back to the child, when these shutdowns are reinforced, after a period of time, they become an unconscious program. And the child protects itself from feeling that perhaps it is not good enough, or there's something wrong with it, or that the parents don't love it. So, each and every one of you, without exception, has shut yourself down as a child. Some of you have situations similar to the one that we have just described. Many of you have more severe situations that occurred that have created even more repression of your feelings, of your experiencing, such as abuse in the various forms that it happens. Abuse shuts down and creates all kinds of mental and emotional concepts in the young child. We will be dealing with some of these as we proceed this day and in subsequent webinars. Our intention is to assist you as the adult to connect with the inner child, to talk to her or him, to find out what it is that they are repressing, that they are hiding, so that when you discover this, when your inner child feels safe, comfortable, they open again. And as they open, the limitations that you have been living since they shut this aspect down, these limitations dissolve. They no longer affect you in your life. It is a simple process, and we will guide a meditation of this in a few moments. So right now, just feel yourself very present in your body, being aware of the energetic field around you, and just see, feel, sense your presence.
And from this place of presence, of sensing, feeling, engaging your consciousness with the energy around you, invite this energy to become stronger. We call for an even stronger energy field. Yes. And just feel this energy becoming stronger. And so part of this Stargate Inner Child work is developing the connection, the live, real-time, felt energetic that you can share with your inner child. And it is through developing this relationship, so to speak, this felt sense, this connectivity, you, the adult, with you, the inner child. Through this relationship, the blossoming, the trust, the unraveling of all these programs can begin to occur. And so we will be encouraging you to connect every day with this inner child.
Great. And so we just guide a meditation now. There's some music that you can listen to.
If you aren't already. And when you open up that music link, it'll pop up in a new window. And if you look on the player, you'll see that you can actually control the volume of the music. And then you can come back to the webinar window and just let that music play.
So have your music, get it ready. You can start it now and get the volume right for you. And as you listen to the sounds, just close your eyes again, and Alcazar will come in and guide a meditation for everyone. The first steps of connecting with your inner child. And whilst we do this meditation, we're going to turn the camera off here so that you're not distracted, and you can just go inside. We'll turn the camera back on at the end of the meditation.
Okay.
And so, beloved ones, again we invite you to relax. Feel the energy of the benevolent beings who you have called to assist you in this process. In a moment, we are going to invite you to connect to yourself at a much younger age, as a very small child. And when we do this in a moment, we ask you to visualize yourself as a young child, but not from a photograph that you have seen or that you know. We are going to ask you to allow an image of yourself to form in your mind. Your inner child, this part of self, is already listening to us, is very aware of what is occurring. The inner child is part of your own energy, the energy of the adult that has been, in a sense, locked away. The languaging is difficult. It is hard to express in your linear language what is occurring. And so we say the inner child has been locked away, has been influencing you, but not from your consciousness, from this unconscious programming. And so what we are going to ask you to do now, as you relax, is just ask your inner child to bring an image of herself or himself into your mind. So just allow yourself, ask, visualize, imagine yourself at a very young age. We're not going to tell you what age, for your inner child will guide you. The intention is for the inner child to connect you to one of those moments when your child started to shut something down. It will be different for all of you. And right now, we are not even concerned with what the programming is, what the limitation has been about. And so now, allow yourself just to feel, to sense your inner child. Invite the image to get stronger. See him or her. Take a look at them. And just ask yourself, how are they right now? How are they feeling? What are they doing? And so just tune in and feel, sense your inner child at this young age. What is necessary is to help your inner child feel safe, secure, loved. The inner child needs to feel respected by you, honored as an equal by you. And again, this is not really something that the child thinks of in the mind. It is a feeling sense. And so as you tune in to your inner child and you look and you see what they are doing, tune in and see how they feel. And now we are going to suggest that you sit down or you kneel down. You bring yourself down so that you are more at the level with them. So perhaps seeing yourself kneeling down and your inner child a little distance away from you. So you are still watching them. And now we would like you to say inside to your inner child, "Hello, I am here. I would like to connect with you. I would like to love you. I would like to hold you. Can I hold you? Can I hug you?" Say these things to your inner child. And as you say them, how does the inner child respond to you? There can be many responses. None of them are wrong or right. They are just what is. Maybe the child ignores you. Maybe the child is happy. Maybe the child is sad. And so now it is to you to decide. What we are working on is for you to connect with your little boy, your little girl, and to invite them to come to you so that you can hold them, embrace them. So talk to them. It is very often useful to say, "I am sorry I have not been there for you. I did not realize, but I am here now. I love you. I am going to take care of you now. I love you. Can I hold you?" And if the child comes to you, hold them, hug them. You might wish to gently stroke them. Whisper in their ear, "I am here now. I love you. I am going to take care of you. I'm not going to go away. I will always be here, and you will always be safe with me." And just allow the little child to feel that. Allow the little one to feel your love. Hold her. Hold him. Almost feel as if their little body is becoming one with your adult body as you hold them. If they are avoiding coming to you, then talk to them. It is okay. It is safe now. I am here. This is what your intention needs to be. to allow the little one to feel totally safe. Because when they are safe, when they feel your love, when they feel as if you are going to be there always, then change can start happening. You can ask them what has been worrying them, what has hurt them, what has upset them. And when they are trusting you, they will begin to tell you, or you will begin to feel what it is that has occurred in your past, in the little one's present, that shut them down. There have been many things, and usually the little child will indicate to you, or you will start to feel what it is, the first issue that needs to be understood and dissolved. This is a very simple process. The mind may get in your way by saying this is ridiculous. And so a certain amount of trust is needed in this process, an understanding that in this quantum space you can connect very deeply with this child self at a younger age. And with the communication with this little one, you can make him or her feel safe again. You will enable him or her to begin to open up, to feel happy and joyful where there has been fear and limitation. And as we have said before, when the little one starts to open again, the connection to beyond the veil starts to get stronger. And so you, in your adult life, will start to feel the effects. As the little one changes, your life will change. Your intuition can get stronger. Your feeling the presence of the guides could well start to happen even in your daily life. There are vast potentials. This inner child work is one of the most important ways that you can assist yourself in developing on all levels. You all carry limitations from the past. And so working with your inner child is a process. You will get to know him or her. You will get to talk with them in your daily life. Very often, they almost become playmates, bringing more lightness and joy, more fun in your daily life. And so right now, holding your little one, letting them know that you love them, you care for them, you will be there for them. Letting them feel you, holding them, caressing them, loving them.
And beloved ones, you can ask this little one in your arms, is there a message you would like to give me? Just invite any communication this little one might wish to share with you. There will be times when you connect with your inner child, and perhaps a sadness is there, or perhaps a frustration and anger is present, it is very important to embrace the communication about these feelings. For as your inner child is allowed to express to you, very often there will be keys to understanding how you truly feel about certain aspects of living as a human on this your earth. So, embracing the inner child, feel this little one and just say thank you. Thank you for being here with me right now.
Feeling the connection developing between the two of you. Loving him or her. Allowing them to feel safe and secure, cared for, honored. Allowing them to feel safe and warm with you. Let them know that you are really happy, joyful, making the connection with them. Let your inner child know that you are so happy to make this connection. And you are going to keep this connection with them. You are going to talk to them every day. Because when they feel like they are part of you, that is when so much will open and change in your life. And so we are going to bring this meditation gently to a close. And we are going to ask you just to see if you can keep a sense of this inner child with you. You can tell them, "Oh, I am going to be listening to Alcazar and to other people in a short while. Would you like to listen with me? I am going to be focusing on what I hear and what I may learn. You can listen also. We can do it together." So invite the little one if they wish. If they do not wish, that is fine. Just tell them, "I am going to be involved in listening. But I will be with you again if you choose not to be there with me." And so now we're just going to take a short 10-minute break. And so you can stretch yourself, have a little drink of water, and we'll be back in 10 minutes, and then we'll be able to take your questions.
Yes. And so as you slowly come back from that beautiful connection with your inner child, during the break, if you need to, you can take another look at the instructions for how to share your webcam and your microphone to work with Alcazar. there are just 3 steps that are fairly simple, but if you don't do these 3 steps, it won't work for you to connect. So be sure that you take a look at that if you wish to work with Alcazar. And we will see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Don't be in a rush. Probably in the beginning, there'll be several people that would like to work with Alcazar, and we will select 1 or 2 people, depending on the time and how the energy flows. But be aware that when Alcazar is working with someone else, that energy is available for you also, and there's an understanding that's shared through the experiencing. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, and so we're back, and we just invite you to gather around your computer again. So as we said before, this Q&A session will be different than the previous webinar because we are actually going to be going in depth with Alcazar, actually interacting with the people who are asking the questions. So we may take a few purely text chat box written questions, but the primary focus of this webinar series is the sharing of your microphone and potentially your webcam to actually interact and work with Alcazar. So if that is something that you would like to do, if you could just say into the chat box, just type a couple of notes about what exactly it is that you want to work with Alcazar about. That will help us choose who to work with.
Okay, so let me just say a few things about how you can sense when your inner child has been shutting you down. Because as we said earlier, or as Alcazar said earlier, it becomes an unconscious programming.
Okay, before you do that, let me just tell you, if you do want to work with Alcazar, you can just press the blue request to speak button that's at the top right of your screen. You'll see it right above your chat feed. Okay, good. Yeah, I see that you can see how to do it now. So go ahead.
So there's many, many different ways that we shut ourselves down. So for example, if you find that there's never money coming in, well, when it comes in, it goes away again quickly. So many people have limitations around money. People have unworthiness issues. They want to have a relationship, but the relationships don't just happen. So there's different things that you may notice about your life where something is limiting you. You're not quite sure what it is, but you feel that limitation. That's an indication that something that's happened in your past is not allowing you to have the experiences in life that you would like to have. So if you can feel something like that, then tune into it, see what it is, and then if you wish, you can ask Alcazar to address that issue and take you deeper into the inner child and help that process of becoming free of it. Many people feel like they're not good enough. And this is something that your society very often reinforces in the schools. But quite often, that's something that happened much, much earlier. So right now I see we have a couple of questions coming in. We have Vareed here who's can actually read them for us. We don't see them on our screen here.
Right.
Okay. So if we can, Gwendolyn, you say? So Gwendolyn, if you'd like to connect in.
We're going to put you through. Okay.
It will take a few moments for the connection to come up.
So Vareed, do you want to read this question from Carl while we're waiting for Gwendolyn to connect? Oh, there she is.
Hi, Gwendolyn.
Hi, Gwendolyn.
Right now, Gwen, your microphone is turned off.
Her mic is muted.
You need to unmute your microphone.
If you just move your mouse, you'll see the little microphone icon at the top of your screen. Let me see if I can do it from here. No, I can't.
No. Okay, Gwendolyn, you've got to figure this one out for yourself. We can see you, but we can't hear you because your microphone is off.
So move your mouse, move your cursor, and look on the top of your screen there. You should see a little microphone icon, and you just tap that. Yeah, we can't hear you. Yeah,
Okay, so then until you can work that out, we can't work with you. So
Bye. Yeah, namaste.
see if you can find someone to help you.
Okay.
So what's the
So,
question from Carl?
so let's take this question from Carl.
If anybody else wants to talk with Alcazar, then
Okay, so
okay.
Patricia, we're going to connect with you now, and we will. Um, okay, so Patricia, if you want to come on, we'll put you through right now. And let's take that question from Carl.
Okay, meanwhile, the question from Carl is, when I ask for my little child, it looks like I feel a place in the body where I sense that inner child. Can you say something about that?
Beloved one, when you connect to the inner child, you are doing it on a quantum level. So it is not actually in the physical body. What you may be sensing, however, is where in the physical body there is a restriction created by the limitation or one of the limitations of your inner child. Without going into more detail with you, we cannot give you a more specific answer. But for all of you, whenever you sense something within the body, that is a message for you. So focus on that area and say, okay, what is it that I am feeling here? Is there a message? Again, it is about allowing your intuition to guide you with these things, allowing the guides that are here supporting you to bring you an understanding, an information, a feeling about that which is occurring for you. So we are inviting you, some of you, into an area of new exploration, exploring self. Okay, thank you, Carl.
It looks like Patricia dropped off the call.
Uh,
She was there, and she's not there now.
Or is it just the light is out?
No.
No?
That's. So, is there somebody else requesting to speak?
Yes, this is a question from Ezra.
We don't wait. Before we take another written question, we want to put somebody through so they can get ready to speak.
I'm returning Patricia
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
as an attendee, and so now we'll have to have them reconnect if they want to.
Okay. So we'll take Ezra's question.
So you need to tell us to
Ezra
reconnect.
says, I love writing and get into a great flow when I do, but I keep procrastinating. Is this an inner child situation or something with intuition?
So, beloved one, for you, there are a number of influences. This procrastination has to do, for you, a fear of being successful, which on the surface might seem a little strange, because already, as you know, there is much success in your life. Take a look inside, investigate with the inner child. You know this process. Ask the inner child, why am I holding myself back? What occurred in my life that made me feel like if I was too successful, if I was too good at what I was doing, maybe I would get punished. Or maybe I would lose a friend. These are the various things, the various ways that the mind and the feelings of the young child start to limit themselves. We would suggest you have a limitation like this from earlier years. So check it out. There are other influences as we have said, but they have built upon this inner child experience. So we will allow you just to tune into that. If you have a further question about it, we can address it at a later time. But we feel that if you investigate in this way, then there will be understanding coming to you. Thank you for your question.
The next question is from Preeti. I notice a pattern in the type of men that I attract or are attracted to me in my life. They are just not on my wavelength, very limited emotionally or spiritually, and probably the ones I would never approach myself. I cannot understand why only such men feel an attraction to me.
Beloved, this is perhaps a difficult thing to understand on the surface. You are creating an attraction in this way. You have a vibration, a frequency, a radiation that will draw to you those who you choose not to be with. Why is this? Why do you not deserve a partner, a lover, who would be perfect for you? You are creating again from an early childhood experience. You are creating a programming where you cannot have that which you would like. The reason that we are asking people to connect with the camera, with their microphone, is so that we can have a conversation with you. Because with a conversation, it is possible to move deeper and deeper into the original issue, the original cause. So if people wish to have a clearing, a resolution of situations such as this, we would recommend having the conversation with us. And so, Preeti, you are on some level not allowing yourself to have the relationship that you would like. We could suggest that it probably has to do with the relationship with your own father. That you could not have the type of relationship, the loving relationship with him. But this is a generalization. With the conversation, we could move it deeper.
So it looks like we have another. Okay, so Patricia, we are going to put you through, and it will take just a moment to connect. Yeah.
There's always a bit of a time delay on these webinars, unfortunately, but it's something that we can live with, I hope. Okay, how's it going over there, Mr. Engineer?
She got on before, so hopefully she'll
Yeah.
be able to get on again. So, yeah, for those of you who are listening, we encourage you also, if you feel to go deeper with Alcazar, as he's saying, in order to really get to the root cause of a lot of these issues, it is important to have that interaction. And you can elect to keep your camera off if you wish. So don't let that hold you back, although sharing your camera is a great gift because it allows us to interact with you on a much deeper level.
Okay, seems like we've lost her.
Is there anyone else?
Yeah, we have Nova also.
Okay.
Uninvite Patricia, return her as an attendee, and we'll go to Nova.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately we haven't been able to connect with Patricia. So there's somebody else. Nova is waiting to connect with Alcazar. And so we're inviting Nova to join us now. And that too will take a moment.
So just take a moment for yourself and just go inside.
So this can be a little bit confusing or disappointing. So just connect back to the energy field that's still available in this quantum space. Just see if you can connect back to the energy that we created in the meditation. See if you can just feel the energy around you, the presence around you. So, do we have another question there that we can take while we're waiting for Nova to connect?
Yes, it's from Elaine. A comment. I saw a young girl. Later in the meditation, I saw a different child. Not this lifetime. Later, another person. Think it was an adult. Do not remember. Think it was all happening simultaneously as in a quantum field.
Is there a question there?
That's the comment.
The quantum field is a very interesting place to be. That is why we have you focus on inviting and calling forth that which we call your inner child, allowing the child itself to create an image for you. If you allow yourself to wander, so to speak, in the quantum field, then there's a great potential for other connections to be occurring. Even as you are saying, moving back into past life connections, because in that quantum reality, there are no segregations between your experiences, this life and the other.
There's a question from Jean. When I make a connection with my inner child, it is as though I am disconnected. This disconnected feeling is something that I experienced from my early childhood. Can you comment, please?
Most children, when they come into this world, feel disconnected. Because as we said, very rapidly in the earlier years, the environment that you find yourself in starts to shut down the connection between you and the other side of the veil, your higher self, your guides, those who love you. A sensitive one will notice and feel that disconnection. And so, beloved one, it is actually a great gift that you feel the disconnection. Go back to your inner child. Invite the inner child to feel the connection to you. Develop the love, the feeling of safety, so that the inner child can be loved, can feel the connection with you, and allowing it to open again. For it has shrunk away from the connection to the other side. As it feels safe, secure, she will just start to expand herself again. You will find that your connection to beyond the veil, the connection to your guides, your higher self, etc., can very rapidly develop. And the separation that you feel, which has extended into your life in several ways, will also just dissolve, because the power of who you are on all levels will be coming back to you. Celebrate the awareness that you have. Use this awareness to love, connect with the inner child. and invite her to open up once more. Tell her, I am here with you. Let us connect up to our friends on the other side of the veil. Let us do it together. Yes, let's find out what they would like to share with us. Talk to her in this way. Help her feel you with her so that the connection with your adult and your child become one. And then you can encourage her, support her to open up to beyond the veil. So you try this and then you let us know.
Okay, so it looks like we're live with Nova now. Hi, Nova.
Hi, can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad I got it to work. It worked better with Chrome.
Yeah. Good. So,
what's your situation that you would like to work with?
I've really never had any intimacy. Like, I've never had a relationship that lasted more than a few months. I've never dated anyone that lived either close to me physically or I'm, not physically close. Like there's a physical and emotional distance, like that I seem to attract, whether it be the person just broke up with a relationship and is not emotionally available, or doesn't live very close to me, or I'm traveling, they're traveling, just some sort of block. And it has made it really hard for me to have any intimacy. I don't think I've ever even really felt close enough to any guy to call him my boyfriend.
Beloved. So we are going to ask you just to close the eyes. And as we did a little earlier, we are going to ask you now just to invite an image of your inner child, this young girl. Just invite her to present herself to you. Just feel, sense, imagine, visualize, just feeling her coming to you in this quantum space. So can you get a sense? Can you see her in the mind's eye?
Yes.
And as we did before, just take a look at her and how is she feeling right now?
Playful, happy.
Okay.
I have a picture in my mind of me like on the swing set.
Okay. And so as you look at her, we would like you to say to her, hello, I am here. I would like to connect with you. I would like to love you. I would really like to give you a hug. So just say these things to her and just allow her to respond. So just connecting back again, seeing the little one, asking her that you would like to connect with her. You would like to love her and hold her. And as you do this, how does she respond to you?
She's happy. I see myself holding her in my arms.
Okay. And so you just say to her, I really love you. I'm here for you now. I am going to be with you. I am going to take care of you. And as you talk to her in this way, how does she respond to you?
She feels happy.
Hmm.
She is just enjoying like being close to me.
Beautiful. And so there is part of her that feels like she doesn't deserve to have a closeness. It is probably to do with her relationship to the parents. So just you feel her connection to the mother, to the father, and just asking her, how do you feel about mommy or mother, however you called her? Just ask her, how do you feel about mother? And what does she say?
She says she loves her mother, but she also feels like a burden of responsibility to be there for her. In a lot of ways, she was sort of the stronger person growing up, having to listen to her mother's problems.
Okay. And so now ask her, how does she feel about her father?
She loves her father very much. And kind of misses him because he's always gone working and focused on other things.
And so you as the adult can understand that sometimes a father with the stresses and strains of supporting the family perhaps is not there as much as he would like to be. But for the little girl, he is not there for her. And so what we want you to say to her is that I am here for you all the time. I know that Father was not always available, but I am always going to be here for you. So just say that to her. And how does she respond when you say these things?
She feels comforted. And like she kind of like is holding on to me tighter, hoping that it's true.
Beautiful. Just say to her, Father loved you, but he was so busy taking care so that everything would be okay for you, that he was not available. But I am always going to be here for you. Just say these things to her, but say it with feeling and meaning. Just really allow the little one to feel that you will always be there for her. And when you say these things, how does she respond? What do you feel from her?
A little bit of sadness.
Beautiful. It's very sad for her that the father was not there. As you know, for a little girl, the father is more important than the mother. For the little boy, the mother is more important than the father. There is a natural attraction in that way. And so the little one is sad that the father is not there. So tune into her sadness. Ask her, why are you feeling sad right now? And just allow her to share with you what is making her feel sad right now.
Just kind of feeling ignored
Mm.
and invisible.
Mm. Beloved one, this little girl totally missed the love of the Father. So often, even when he was present physically, he was not present with his love and attention for her. She has developed a feeling that she does not deserve the love from the Father. Again, it is important to understand that the little child works on feelings far more than thoughts. So the little one felt as if there was something wrong with her. She did not deserve the love of the Father, otherwise he would be giving it. Remember, the child has recently been on the other side of the veil where love is the natural state of being. This little girl is not feeling the love from the parents, particularly the desired love from the Father. And therefore she starts to feel she does not deserve it. There is something wrong with her. And so she should not have that which she desires. That becomes a program. It becomes a vibration in your energy field. It becomes a self-judgment. I do not deserve it. And therefore you have started to create in your life the experience that you have described. You do not have a close relationship. You do not allow yourself a close relationship. Only temporary experiences, just as you had with your father, temporary, very brief moments. And so, beloved, love this little one. Hold her. Tell her, I am always here for you now. Just tell her this. Say to her, I know that Father was not here, but I will be here. I will always be here for you. I love you. I will always love you. And how does she feel when you say these things?
She knows it's true, that I'll always be there for her. She doesn't know if she can trust somebody else to be there for her.
That is okay. Right now, what she needs is for you to love her. You have to take the role as the parents. You have to be the loving father. You have to be the loving mother. She can hear what we are saying to you. You have to convince her that she is worthy of being loved all the time. You need to show her, particularly in the next few days and weeks, that you will be there for her. You need to talk to her every day. You need to include her in your life. So, a few examples. When you wake up in the morning, you say, hello, time to wake up. When you go to bed, okay, it's bedtime now, let's go to bed. When you are going to work, say to her, I'm going to work, do you want to come with me? Include her in everything. Include her when you go shopping. Ask her what she would like to eat. Ask her and then purchase that which she's saying, even if it is not necessarily something that you would enjoy. Buy it, eat it with her. Allow her to feel that you honor her. Okay? In this way, she will feel worthy. She will feel that you not only say you love her, but you honor what she is feeling. You follow some of her suggestions. Occasionally, she will want something and it is not appropriate, so you explain to her why it is not. Take her out for a treat. Let her enjoy herself with you. So you are the parent, taking the little girl out. Go for a walk with her. What you are doing is allowing her to feel loved, to be honored as she is. What will start to happen is that the old concept of not deserving will dissolve. And you'll start to find that your vibration, your energy changes. As your energy changes, those who are attracted to be with you will also change. Your vibration will attract those that you can have a closer relationship with. Allow for the possibility that it can be that simple. Because in fact, it is. If you can love the little one into knowing that she is worthy of your love and your attention, then you will find that you, as the adult, start to create in your life the love and attention that you are desiring. Okay, beloved one?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Nova.
Thank you, Nova. Bye. So we have
Bye.
time for one more live participant. So Alcazar's suggestion of connecting every day with the inner child is actually what we are going to suggest that you do in order to really take this work deeper.
Hey, I can see Gwendolyn again. Your microphone is still off.
She knows. I wonder what's happening there.
I don't know, but that's not something that we can work with. Is there somebody else that wants to come in?
Yeah, Annalise.
Okay. So we're sorry, Gwendolyn, but if you can get that figured out, then we can work with you perhaps on Sunday.
Yeah. So Annalise, you're up next. And Greg, I see, is asking, what if I don't feel confident or competent to take care of and love my inner child 24/7? So that's a good question.
Yeah. The beautiful thing is that if your intention is there, then the connection with you and the inner child will develop. And it won't be so much a matter of feeling like you have to. There'll be a desire to do it, to actually spend more time with your inner child. It actually becomes a very close friend.
So don't worry about feeling competent or confident. Just connect.
We still have Gwendolyn up, if you can disconnect her. No.
Here, I'll hide her.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Annalise.
Hi, Annalise.
Hey. Oh, hey. Can y'all
I
hear
like
me?
your hat.
I know. My little toddler said, I want a hat.
Okay.
Awesome.
Where's the
So-
horse?
Where's my horse? Well, the unicorn's out with her in the field. It's okay.
Okay, so
So,
what is it you'd like to delve into?
Tonight I made a really beautiful connection finally with my toddler years, 1, 2, and 3-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
And so my specific question to Alcazar, it's a beautiful connection. I finally feel it. And so she was in a home where she had I had a stepbrother that was 7 years older than me, no, 10 years older than me. And I just got it that they put so much attention on me, my parents, and there was so much stress. And I was feeling the stress of this family dynamic. And I feel like I really love my brother, and somehow it was very uncomfortable knowing I was a problem somehow for my brother that I love very much. And I wasn't, but I felt that way, if that makes sense. So just a lot of what you said to Nova actually got me in touch with all of that. All of it. And and I took notes, but I just wondered if there was anything else, that little toddler who looked at 2 adults and the stress of new marriage, mom new to the country, my half-brother who took very good care of me. And I see her confusion. I feel it now in her body. I feel it.
Okay, beloved one. So again, we just invite you to close the eyes and to connect again to this little one. And again, just inviting the image, the feeling of her to come to you. It might not be the same as it was moments ago, but just invite her, feel her. Are you getting a sense of her?
Yes, she is looking very shy. She's kind of got her hand like this, looking away, like maybe that was too much. But that's sort of, like the attention again on her. Her parents put so much attention, and it was too much. She's shy.
And so this is a slightly different situation. Just for you to understand why was she getting so much attention? And what she was feeling was the desire for the connection to the brother. Can you sense that?
Yes.
And so just say to her, I would like to play with you. I would like to have fun with you. Would you like to play?
Oh yes, that's what I felt in the very beginning. I actually felt like a grandmother to her, and I felt so joyful that I could be there for her in a way that that my parents they did their best. They were just so happy, but Dad's attention was so negative on my brother. That created. I think I really am in touch with that now, which is really.
If you tune in to her And again, the child operates far more on feeling rather than logical thought.
Mm.
But when you talk to her, you can converse in words, but if you have the feeling as well as the explanation, she will feel what you are saying. Because she is your energy, your own
Yeah.
adult understanding will permeate her also. So you just tell her, yes, I know you would like to play with your brother. He would love to play with you also. And just say to her, it is not your fault the way that your brother is being treated.
She felt like it was. I feel that from her.
Mm.
Yeah, very much.
You tell her your brother loves you. He would like to play with you also, but is having a difficult time. He is feeling rejected by the parents.
Yeah.
He is also feeling a little jealous of the young girl.
Mm.
And so because he is a little jealous, he is holding his energy back from you. He would like to play with you. And so, in your mind's eye, invite the brother to come and play with the little one. Just invite, visualize, see and feel him coming into your mind's eye. And feel him getting over his shyness towards her. And asking her, can I play with you? Can you see that in your mind's eye?
That I can feel it. I so can feel this.
Mm.
And my brother next week.
Mm.
Absolutely. And I can. Thank you.
This is what the little girl wanted.
Yeah.
She wanted this fun connection. Little girls look up, especially to the older brother. They are very special. They are so big, so strong. They can do all kinds of things. She wants to play with him. She wants to be acknowledged by him. But she felt it was her fault. She actually kept him away. That's what she thought. It was simply a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation of the energy. So as you, the adult, see the situation, the little one begins to feel that which was truly occurring. And so as you ask the brother to play with her, to be with her, you are changing the energy. She is feeling the connection that she has always wanted. This will create change in your life as an adult. We are not going to say this is what is going to occur. We are going to invite you to stay connected with this young one and just love her and play with her. Invite the brother to play with her every day. And then watch what starts to occur in your adult life. And then we would be very interested for you to share with us and with everyone what you start to notice changing.
I will. I will.
And in this moment, how are you feeling?
Complete. So happy that that I asked the question. It connected everything, got me to my feelings, to her feelings. It's a beautiful. It's just beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Bring me more beauty, love. Thank you.
And so, beloved one, we thank you for your willingness to share something so special about your own self. Good day.
Good day. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Annalise.
Hey, welcome.
Okay, so I'm sorry we had a little bit of difficulty with the technology. And for those of you that would like to talk with Alcazar in this way, and if you are unsure or uncertain about how to do it even now, drop us an email and we'll run you through the process so that on Sunday you can ask your question or talk about the situation, the limitation that you see in your life, and Alcazar will help you move back, as he has done with these two, to start to connect to the core issue. And again, as you experience the way that Alcazar works with the different people, if you can be very present, if you can really be there energetically, tuning in, feeling the energy, things start to move for the so-called audience as well as for the individual. You might have felt that already. And as we move through this webinar, the energetic influence will get stronger. So we welcome those who are courageous enough to come forth. And we invite you to tune in on Sunday and continue the participation again.
Yeah, and just a note, if you do intend to use your microphone and share in that way, make sure you get some headphones, because that will keep that distortion that we're hearing a bit tonight. That'll keep that from happening.
So we're going to suggest to you that throughout this whole webinar series, that you all daily connect with your inner child. Even if you don't think you have any issues, you don't have any limitations from your inner child, do it anyway. You might be surprised. The intention is to allow your inner child to feel deeper and deeper connection and love with you, the adult. When you can take a little time, create an etheric stargate, as we did with Alcazar at the beginning here, go to the 12th, feel the energy of the quantum field, and connect with the little one inside and love them. Okay.
And we will again be sending out an MP3 download of that meditation to connect with your inner child, to make that easier for you. And also, when Alcazar suggests to connect in your daily life, don't make that a chore. Make it something that you do when it feels right. You don't have to do it every moment. And your inner child won't like that either if you try.
If you make it a chore, they won't like it.
No. So let your inner child also, sometimes when I've been working all day, my inner child, I connect with her and she's just pissed. She's like, I want to go outside and I want to dance and play and have fun. And I'm like, you're so right. We're going to go do that right now. And it's like this, in this way, the inner child can actually help you feel more alive. The inner child can help you be in tune with your natural energy flow and emotional, whatever is going on with you. So really play with that. And we will see you on Sunday.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, much love. Thank you. Take care. And before you go to bed, say hello to your inner child.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.